Ian Craig.
Racing. Billy Asset, one of the best to begin. Oliver John and Mighty Pat came out very, very quickly, and not all that far away is Sweet Val and Stephen hunting up on the inside. A length the Tetracan, 1.5 Super Asset, hard ridden by Cook, and then Hyper Power and 2 lengths Assisi. At the end of 300 metres, and Stephen goes to the lead, a half Billy Asset, 3 deep Mighty Pat, a length to Oliver John on the inside of Sweet Val, 2 Tetracan, Hyper Power, 1 Super Asset, and 2 lengths to Assisi. On the side, going along towards the 650, and Stephen about a half length clear on Mighty Pat, 1 Billy Asset, and Oliver John looking for a nut. Then Sweet Val, 2.5 Tetracan, then comes Hyper Power, Super Asset second last on the inside and vigorously ridden, and 2.5 lengths Assisi. Around the turn they travel, Mighty Pat after Stephen, a length to Oliver John with plenty of room to come through if he's good enough, and 1 to Billy Asset hanging, and then comes Sweet Val, and Super Asset is next under the whip down to the 200 metres, and Oliver John getting up on the inside to go after Mighty Pat. Then Billy Asset and Tetracan runs on. Super Asset can't win it. Oliver John on the inside has gone to the lead now from Mighty Pat. Here's Billy Asset battling on, but Oliver John's the one. They're not going to catch Oliver John. Oliver John, the late male, has won the first from Billy Asset and Tetracan. Then Mighty Pat, Sweet Val, Assisi. Super Asset followed by Stephen, and last was Hyper Power.
Numbers 10, 1 and 3 as called by Ian Craig on the first event in Sydney. Number 10, Oliver John, the winner, and it should pay $5.55 and $1.35. Second, number 1, Billy Asset, to pay 85 cents. And third, number 3, Tetracan, to pay $1.10. Numbers 10, 1 and 3 on the first in Sydney. Race 2 there at 10 past 1, $1.55 and $1.35. Second, number 1, Billy Asset, 85 cents. Third, number 3, Tetracan, $1.15. The Quinella paid $10.75, and the trifecta $147.55. I think so. Here's Ian Craig.
Slow to jump with Surrey Lad, and the favourite Cruising goes straight to the lead by a length or so. Second is Regency Street, and Rocky Port moving up quickly, followed by Lunch in Sydney, Mighty Grey Densarco. Surrey Lad is out very wide, followed by Power of Love and Silver Skies, Gala Echo and Rory's Comet, and El Toreador drops out last. On the first corner, Lunch in Sydney goes to the lead narrowly from Cruising. In third position as they race down the side of the track was Surrey Lad, a length to Rocky Port, and 1 Regency Street and Densarco. Then Power of Love, Mighty Grey losing leeway, followed by Rory's Comet and Silver Skies. Second last is Gala Echo, and last of all El Toreador. At the 600, Lunch in Sydney on the outside, just in front of Cruising, a length Surrey Lad, and then comes Regency Street, and wider out is Rocky Port, a length Densarco, and next is Rory's Comet as they commence the run around the home corner, and Cruising on the inside leads narrowly from Lunch in Sydney. Regency Street behind them third, and a length to Rocky Port, and 1 to Surrey Lad, and then Densarco. Gala Echo, the widest runner as they come to the 200, and Cruising a length and a half now. Second posse is Lunch in Sydney, and then Regency Street getting out from Rocky Port and Gala Echo, but it's Cruising at the 100, a couple of lengths on Regency Street. They're not going to catch Cruising. In fact, he's coming away from Regency Street and Rocky Port, and Cruising wins nicely. 2.5 Regency Street, third Rocky Port, then Power of Love, Gala Echo, El Toreador, Rory's Comet, Lunch in Sydney, Mighty Grey, Surrey Lad, Silver Skies, and Densarco was last.
Ian sees them 1, 14 and 3 on race 2 in Sydney. The winner, number 1, Cruising. Second, 14, Regency Street, and third, 3, Rocky Port. And the winner should pay 90 cents a win and 60 cents a place. Regency Street to pay round about $4, and number 3, third, Rocky Port, should pay $1.40. The third in Sydney coming up at 1.50, number 6, LA Streak is out, and only 5. Field. We'll see what happens. They're off now, and a pretty tidy start. Viscount Gilgood, Delonte, Glenorrhea Gambler now being headed by Rabesque, who's working towards the lead. Viscount Gilgood settling second, Delonte third, 2 lengths away, Glenorrhea Gambler, Convari, and 2 to Star Brigand at the tail. Going past the 1600 point, heading into the far side, Rabesque led by a couple. Second position held by the favourite Viscount Gilgood, nearly 3 then to Delonte. A similar margin back in the field, Glenorrhea Gambler covering Convari. It's the only one racing away from the rail, Glenorrhea Gambler, and Star Brigand at the tail. They're going along at a pretty even bat in this, despite the small field, and Star Brigand's off from the rear, where Robest, the leader, he's trying to settle it now and wants to slacken the pace. A length and a half, Viscount Gilgood, Star Brigand pulling its way up third around Delonte. Now they've slackened off. Further back, Glenorrhea Gambler and Convari the inside. The pace has dropped off appreciably as they go to the 1,000-metre mark, where Robest led a length and a half, Viscount Gilgood now 2 lengths away, Delonte inside of Star Brigand. A
About 2.5 further back, Convari and Glenori Gambler. Down the side they go towards the 850, and Brobesk still about 2.5 in front of Viscount Gilgood, sitting camp there in second posse. Only about 2.5 away, Star Brigand outside of Delonde, biding their time. 2 to Convari and Glenori Gambler last of all. He's angled away from the rail behind Brobesk and goes up to the leader now as they come towards the 600, but he gives the leader a bit more rein and the whip, and it responds and kicks a length and a quarter away again from Viscount Gilgood. In the meantime, Delonte slips up on the inside in the position formerly held by the favourite, and Star Brigand's electing to come 3 deep. Turning for home now, he's keeping Delonte in a pocket. Now he goes for the favourite, Viscount Gilgood, and Star Brigand comes at him in turn, and then Convari. Robesk is gone. Viscount Gilgood, he's throwing the reins at it. Now the whip. It's a length in front, running down to the 100. Star Brigand, the old-timers, coming at it, and so is Delonte. Viscount Gilgood just in front. Delonte is trying hard. Viscount Gilgood, maybe. Viscount Gilgood just from Delonte, Star Brigand. Then Convari, Robesk and Glenori Gambler.
Well, it's 90 a win and 60 a place. Second, Regency Street, number 14, paid $4. Third, number 3, Rocky Port, $1.40. Quinella paid $20.65. Trifecta, $171.15. Looking later ahead today to the Cox Plate ones, and the winner, Viscount Gilgood, paid $75 and $65. Delonte, $1.15. No third for Star Brigand. Quinella, $2. Trifecta, $7.40. Now,
he's right now. And away they go. The 5 of them jumped almost as one, and Maltese Red at the end of 150 now goes to the lead from Nova Edition. Third is Stickler. Travelling fourth is Skyberry, and dropping out last, Gallery Level. The leader is the favourite, Maltese Red, and going along after about 400 metres, Maltese Red now being tackled for the lead by Skyberry. 2 lengths to Nova Edition. At her quarters on the outside is Stickler, and a couple of lengths to Gallery Level. So in this pattern they go to the side, and Maltese Red kept at it by Skyberry. 2.5 lengths away. Third is Nova Edition, a length to Stickler, and 1 to Gallery Level. No change at the 550 nearing the bend, and the leader, Maltese Red, a half length on Skyberry. 2.5 to Nova Edition, 1 to Stickler, and still last is Gallery Level. On the turn, and Maltese Red straightens up, takes a bit of a break now from Skyberry, leading him a little more than a length, and then comes on the inside, Gallery Level, followed by Nova Edition and Stickler the outside. Maltese Red, Lynch hands and heels. Now he flicks it with the whip. Nova Edition and Stickler on the outside come at Maltese Red, and Nova Edition's gone to the lead. Nova Edition a length. Gallery Level starting to go after Nova Edition and then Stickler, but it's Nova Edition in front. Gallery Level won't pick it up, and as they reach the line, an easy one for Nova Edition from Gallery Level. Nothing in it for third between Maltese Red and Stickler, and the roughie was last in the field of 5, Skyberry.
It'll be 3-1 and a photo on race number 3 in Sydney. The winner, number 3, Nova Edition. Second, number 1, Gallery Level. A photo for third between Maltese Red and Stickler, but it won't make any difference for the third tote. The winner will pay about $2.05 and $1.10 approximately, and Gallery Level to pay 95 cents. The third race, or the second race on the card, they're racing now. Here's Ron.
Away, Dancer came out running, so did Top Dealer. Out deep on the track, Postet showing good speed. Silver Dupian working into the race early. Flight Deck getting up on the inside. With them Archivist and also Bronze Zent, and close handy to them Lake Yellow, Sunny Prince. Further back then came Imperial Consort, and tailed out, reluctant to race, Reckless Lover. Coming to the 600 metre mark, Postet. The filly by Top Post has got a length in front now of Silver Dupian, close handy. Hobo Road goes up quickly. Flight Deck niggled at, followed by Archivist, and then followed on the outside Bronze Zent, but wide. With them too as they swing for home now is Sky Pilot, and further back Sunny Prince. Down the running at Hobo Road's gone to the lead. From in second placing Silver Dupian, Flight Deck the rail, then Postet, followed by Archivist and Bronze Zent down the outside with Lake Yellow. But Silver Dupian, which has had backing, has raced up to Hobo Road. Flight Deck, Bronze Zent flashing home, but this is going to be too good. Silver Dupian wins it from Hobo Road, Flight Deck, Bronze Zent. Then Lake Yellow, followed by Dancer. They were followed further back in the pack then by Sunny Prince making ground, and then came Imperial Consort. Archivist didn't go on. Neither Sky Pilot. Postet knocking up with Top Dealer, and always last was Reckless Lover.
Silver Dupian, number 4, the winner. Second placing to 7, Hobo Road, and third 10, Flight Deck, 4, 7 and 10. The winner should pay $5.65 and $1.55, Silver Dupian. Second placing to Hobo Road to pay $1.40, and third, number 10, Flight Deck, should pay 70 cents after the running of race 2. Now the third in Adelaide, 5 and 90. Second, Gallery Level, 75. There was no third tote for Maltese Red. Quinella paid $2.80 and the trifecta $14.30. That was race number 3 in Sydney. The result of the second event in Adelaide with correct weight, the winner Silver Dupian 560 and 155, second Hobo Road 140, third Flight Deck 70, Quinella 29.65, trifecta 221.20. The Primus Slipper Stakes, so let's take you to Ian Craig.
Way well, but they're keeping a wide look going quickly. Followed then by Eager Ninja. Behind those Kazan and Mayo Boom, and then Hollywood Praiseophilia. A length further back is Caught in Time and Quartet and Atcord getting up on the inside. Then Generation Gap, Pink Champers. And last of all is Temple Front on the side of the track, and the Queenslander Ballook. A half length on Startling Lass. A length and a half away. Third is Kazan on the inside. Followed closely then on the outside as they move up to approach the home corner by Eager Ninja. And behind those Mayo Boom and a length and a half Atcord and Generation Gap, and one further away is Market Fair. Homeward bound and Ballook on the inside, about to be headed by Startling Lass. A length and a half away. Third is Kazan, and one to Eager Ninja, then Mayo Boom. At the 300 metres, Startling Lass having a job to get away from Ballook. They lead 2 lengths on Kazan. Forget Eager Ninja, then Atcord. Oh, Generation Gap and Eager Ninja collided. And at the 100 metres, Ballook the inside and Startling Lass. Ballook and Startling Lass stride for stride. Ballook doing a shade better, and Ballook wins the Silver Slipper. Ballook from Queensland from Startling Lass. Third home was Temple Front. That was an eye-catcher. Then came at the head of the others Kazan. A breakout Court and Praiseophilia, Quartet, Mayo Boom, and then Caught in Time. Further back was Eager Ninja, then Pink Champers, Market Fair, Hollywood, and Generation Gap last.
And the numbers will be 7, 8 and 5. 7, 8 and 5. Then Ballook number 7, 980 and 205. Number 8, Startling Lass 70. Number 5, Temple Front 255. The Quinella $10.05. Trifecta $620.40. Right. Also, let's go to Ron Paps for his call. They're racing now. Here's Ron.
Friday they're off and racing, and High Man 2 away pretty well with Sealed Words, Old Lock. Away quickly 2 near the inside was Royal Offer as they work towards the first hurdle. Durden has in control, getting up along the inside as they clear the first one. Jumping a little highly on the outside was Sealed Words. Arboreto just off the pace and on the rail from Jones and Joe. 8 lengths away already to Provo. Cutie Argent followed then by Blue Laddie. And last of all now, as they come into the straight, is Prince Alderney. There'd be about a dozen lengths first to last. Royal Offer, Sealed Words, the joint leaders as they come to the first of 3 down the straight. Sealed Words ran out at it. Old Lock went up between them. Just in behind them in control with High Man 2 and Arboreto hugging the rail as they go over the second in the straight. Jones and Joe propped over it. Cutie Argent and further back Provo. Blue Laddie jumped high. And last of all, Prince Alderney. Old Lock went right through the one in front of the stand at the crowd, and he was lucky to stand up fully. He's got away though on the flat, led a length and a half Royal Offer. In third position Sealed Words, and then came High Man 2 in control and Arboreto. Jones and Joe as they string out now from Cutie Argent, Provo, Blue Laddie, and Prince Alderney has dropped well out of it. Racing on the side now, going towards the 1650 metre mark and over the next hurdle there, and the leader is Old Lock. He measured that one better, landed a length and a half in front. Here's the one at the 1600, Royal Offer, Sealed Words, then High Man 2 in control. Provo didn't jump it well. Arboreto off the rail, working into the race from Jones and Joe, and then Cutie Argent. They were followed by Provo, Blue Laddie, and forget about Prince Alderney at the 1400 metre mark. And here's the next hurdle with Old Lock joined by Royal Offer, Sealed Words. They were followed then by High Man 2 slipping up on the rail. Arboreto's joined them quickly. Here's the next one from in control, Jones and Joe. High Man 2 dipped on it. The rider went over his neck, got back in. Cutie Argent joined by Jones and Joe from Provo, and then Blue Laddie, forget Prince Alderney over the last along the far side. And here the race is really on. Old Lock a length and a quarter. Royal Offer second, 1,000 to run. 2 away to High Man 2, but he did make a sticky error. 2 to Sealed Words struggling. In control next. Cutie Argent around them and Arboreto going with them. They were followed by Provo as they pack. Blue Laddie's going with a spurt around the field and dropping to the tail, Jones and Joe. The other one I think's been pulled up, Prince Alderney. They race down the side. Under 700 to run now. Old Lock a length, the Royal Offer. He's run a bold race, the newcomer to hurdling. 2 lengths away, High Man 2, Arboreto in control. Over the next one. Then came Cutie Argent. Blue Laddie stood still running on, followed by Provo, Jones and Joe. And then came Sealed Words. They're on the turn now. And here they come with 2 more hurdles to come, both down the straight. And it's Old Lock by 2. In Control is after him. 2 away, then Arboreto now joining in under the whip and getting a rails run. Sealed Words is going to miss. Down to the second last one. Old Lock a length and a half in front of In Control, Arboreto, Provo and Highman 2 colliding. It's Old Lock grabbed by Arboreto and In Control. Here's the last. Over they go. Old Lock bungered it. In Control and Arboreto will fight it out. It's Arboreto and In Control. In Control has control narrowly from Arboreto, and In Control has just won. Arboreto second, Old Lock third, 8 lengths to Provo. Steeple chasing for him, no doubt about that. Then came Blue Laddie, Highman 2, Royal Offer, Cutie Argent, and last in Jones and Joe. Sealed Words has pulled up on the...
Well, there's the finish of a rather thrilling hurdle race in Adelaide, race number 3 on the card, and the numbers as called by Ron Paps are 3, 5 and 4. The winner number 3, In Control, second number 5, Arboreto, and third number 4, Old Luck, 3, 5 and 4. The placings after the running of the third, the Battle Heights hurdle. Second, Arboreto paid $1.45, third, Old Lock, $95. Quinella, $6.50, and the trifecta paid $36.30. Now, the previous event in Sydney, the protest was dismissed there, and the numbers 7, 8 and 5. As it turned out, it was a protest second against the winner, and protest was dismissed, so the placings became official. 7, Bullock, 8, Startling Glass, and 5, Temple Front.
And dropping out
now, they're racing in Sydney, and number 9, Mr. Squiggles, is a late scratching from race 5, taken out at the barrier.
About 3/4 of a length. The length away in third position comes Ninja, followed by Prince Toranaga racing on the inside of Swartz, and 2 lengths to Hader Prince. Going to the first corner, and Riverdale punching up on the inside. Oh, geez, keen to race. He's about a length on Picata now. This race being run in heavy rain. In third place is Ninja, followed by Schwartz 3 deep, and Prince Toranaga the inside. And a length further back, Hader Prince, but he's only a half dozen from Riverdale. Riverdale makes the run past the 700, a length and a quarter on Picata. Schwartz edging closer with Ninja. Prince Toranaga back second last, and 1 length to Hader Prince, waiting for the last shot as Lynch aboard. Hader Prince as they travel to the home corner at the 500. And Riverdale makes play, a length on Picata, followed by Ninja. The widest runner is Schwartz, and Prince Toranaga gets a dream run through as Picata's hung, and Prince Toranaga quickly swept up to tackle Riverdale. And at the 300, Prince Toranaga about a head on Riverdale. 2 lengths Picata, and then comes Hader Prince at the 200 metres, and Prince Toranaga shot away from Riverdale, and then comes Hader Prince and Picata, but Prince Toranaga is well in front. Riverdale battling on well, followed by Hader Prince and Picata. But Prince Toranaga, oh, he's only got to feel rain on his ears, and he improves 2 lengths. Prince Toranaga has beaten Riverdale, and then Hader Prince and Picata, and the last couple, Schwartz and Ninja.
Numbers will be 4, 1 and 8 there in Sydney. Number 4, Prince Toranaga, to pay $1.95 for the win and $95 for the place. They've just jumped in race 4 in Adelaide. Here's Ron Paps.
Speed. Cameronic jumped best and went to the early lead. Now Purple Rain is mustering speed, running up to second. Lord Kildare, in fact, was the one that dropped out. And as they work on the turn off the far side now, it's Purple Rain from Cameronic Wavebreaker. Going up Runaway Night at the 1,000, then Well Kept. And in that division, Rash Ruler, Super Sid 3 wide. Then Northern Attempt around Aspect Bay, who leads the second division. Saratov, Mighty Conquest, Lady Britannia, Mika Boy. Belcunda back third last, second last our Silver Jan, and losing further ground, Lord Kildare down the side under 700 to run. Purple Rain has forged its way to a narrow lead, now a length in front, draws away. Runaway Night, Cameronic Wavebreaker next, then Super Sid, then Well Kept, Rash Ruler, Aspect Bay saving for a last run, and then came Northern Attempt, Saratov, Mighty Conquest, Belcunda, Lady Britannia, Mika Boy, our Silver Jan, Forget Lord Kildare. Purple Rain will lead into the straight and scatters the Seagulls at the port by 2, kicked away. Second placing Cameronic, Well Kept, Runaway Night, and further out Aspect Bay. Running to the 200, Cameronic's after the leader. Purple Rain in front, Cameronic wearing him down though. Cameronic grabs Purple Rain, Well Kept and Wavebreaker and Aspect Bay for the miners, but the further they go, it's further away for Cameronic. Comes on to score a length and 3/4, Purple Rain. Wavebreaker or Well Kept for third, close up Aspect Bay, Runaway Night next. Then Super Sid, our Silver Jan, Mighty Conquest, Saratov, a nice effort. Further back, Belcunda, Lady Britannia, followed then by Northern Attempt, Rash Ruler, Mika Boy, and last of all, a long way back, Lord Kildare.
Numbers should be 3, 7 and a photo as called by Ron. Number 3, Cameronic, the winner. Number 7, Second Purple Rain, a photo for third between 1 Well Kept and 17 Wave Breaker. The winner should pay $2.25 and $1.15. And 8 Prince Toranaga, the winner, $1.65 and $85. Second Riverdale, $85. No third for Hater Prince. Quinella paid $2.55 and the trifecta was $40.70. And number 9, Mr. Squiggles, was a late scratching taken out at the barrier. Now the next fourth event in Adelaide, where it was 3, 7 and 1, Cameronic $2.40 and $1.15. Purple Rain $1.15, Well Kept $95, Quinella $8.25, trifecta $81.35. I would venture here's Ian Craig.
Away pretty well was Perfect Jet. And Easy Life jumped out well and settling down. It looks as though Easy Life is going to lead. Yes, about a length or so on Mountebank going up quickly. Third on the fence is Wallara Prince, then Ponchielli and Perfect Jet. A length further back, Reuters News inside of Evandale Star. Wider Solvare, second last Bow Kingdom. And Absolute being Cotton Duke on the first bend at the 1600. And now Duffy decides to go to the lead on Mountebank by 3 lengths on Easy Life. A length third, Wallara Prince from Ponchielli. Wider out is Perfect Jet, a length and a half, Evandale Star on her inside, Reuters News. Then comes Solvare, Cotton Duke, and last is Bow Kingdom. Racing down the back of the course in the direction of the 1,300 metres now, and Mountebank in charge, a length on Easy Life. On the rails, third, Wallara Prince, and then a gap to Perfect Jet, followed by Ponchielli in the middle. Over on the inside is Reuters News, a couple, Evandale Star, Solvare, Bow Kingdom and Cotton Duke last, and 10 from the leader, Mountebank. Onto the next bend they go, 1,000 metres ahead of them here, and Mountebank, the favourite, pilots the field, 1 Easy Life. At her girth on the inside is Wallara Prince. Perfect Jet's been wide for the bigger percentage of the trip, then Ponchielli, Reuters News. 1 Evandale Star, and then Solvare, and well back in the runners they come down the side, Cotton Duke and Bow Kingdom is last. This race being run in very heavy rain. And at the 700 metres, Mountebank skipped away now. 3 Easy Life, Wallara Prince the inside. In fact, Wallara Prince has gone away from Easy Life, and back fourth is Ponchielli, and then Perfect Jet, and 2 lengths Evandale Star, Solvare, Reuters News, Cotton Duke and Bow Kingdom. Mountebank a big leader. The favourite swings the home bend about 4 lengths clear on Wallara Prince. Third is Easy Life. And further back comes Ponchielli at Evandale Star, heads the others. 300 to go. Mountebank, hands and heels by Duffy. Leads about 2 lengths on Wallara Prince, and 6 Easy Life at Evandale Star. But 150 to go. They're not catching Mountebank. Mountebank 2.5 lengths on Wallara Prince, and then Evandale Star. But Mountebank, as the Duff pulls the whip, he responds, and Mountebank comes away from Wallara Prince. Evandale Star a minute off third, but Mountebank toys with its rivals. Second is Wallara Prince. Third, Evandale Star, then Easy Life, Ponchielli. Reuters News, Solvare, Bow Kingdom, Cotton Duke and Perfect Jet was last.
9, 6 and 3 as called by Ian Craig. Mountebank number 9, the winner. Second place into 6, Wallara Prince. Third, 3, Evandale Star, the winner to pay $1.40 and Wallara Prince $1.75. Third, Evandale Star paid $90, the Quinella $10.40 and the trifecta paid $52.40. Now the track in Sydney, by the way, has been amended from dead to slow. It's call of the Taj Rossi Handicap Race 5.
Racing on, Nangari went up with the gates. Western missed at 4 lengths. And so they've set themselves a little bit of a task early in the piece. Count Daniel jumped out running, and so too on the outside. Regal Playboy Chrysidium looking for the lead. King's Waltz is angling across. Shoving up on the rail is Nangari. Silver City Boy between horses. Anna Banner back about 4th last. Glenfrey Brave pulling, but 3rd last outside of Sir Western. And Shannon Bell climbing over them last of all, checking off the heels. She nearly came down. She got into trouble, clipped Sir Western's heels and buckled and stumbled. She's on her feet again and chases out of last position as they go out of the straight, and it's Regal Playboy working to the front. Nothing wants to lead. King's Waltz on the outside. Lucky Ace 3rd. Chrysidium settling down fairly well 4th with Count Daniel, who's in a line of 3. Silver City Boys, the luckless 1, 3 deep. A length and a half Nangari. Then came Sir Western inside of Anna Banner, Glenfrey Brave, and Shannon Bell last of all. Working into the far side of the course now. And here the leader is Regal Playboy narrowly. Now taken on by King's Waltz, the outside, who draws a half head in front. Lucky Ace 3rd, followed by Chrysidium inside of Count Daniel with 1,400 to run. Silver City Boys had no luck. He's been 3 wide for most of the way. Nangari back near the row with Anna Banner going to its wither, and then 2 or 3 lengths away Sir Western, then Glenferrie Brave, and last of all is Shannon Bell. So they work along the far side. They go to the 1,100 metre mark, and it's Regal Playboy and Lucky Ace the leaders now. 2 away way to King's Waltz outside of Cressidium. If anything, he's probably settled better than anything in the race. A length and a half further back, Silver City Boy, who's now one wide on the outside of Nangari. A length and a half away, Sir Western, Count Daniel. Glenfrey Brave's off around them. Then Shannon Bell on the inside, who's one of the last as they work down the side of the course. And here the leader at the 800 metre mark. Anna Banner, in fact, is about second last, but the leader is still Regal Playboy with Lucky Ace. It's outside. A length away, Cressidium about to make his claim. He's going with King's Waltz, but he got away from that horse at the 600 and went up to join the leaders. Glenfrey Brave are going to have to come about 4 and 5 deep on the swing. Silver City Boy's out there deep again with Sir Western, who's gone up quickly. Cressidium and Regal Playboy turn together. Glenfrey Brave out deep's gone up to join them with Sir Western, but he shakes up now. Cressidium, it kicked a length and a half clear. Sir Western's after it. Down the outside, Glenfrey Brave. 200 to go, a slugging go. It's Cressidium, Sir Western, Glenfrey Brave. Nothing else. The others 100 to 1 them. Cressidium in front, though. He's holding Sir Western and Glenfrey Brave. And Cressidium, punched out by Lloyd, goes home a big winner. 2.5, Sir Western. Third, Glenfrey Brave. Nangari, Shannon Bell, lucky to be standing. Then Count Daniel, Regal Playboy, Silver City Boy, and a Banner, Lucky Ace. King's Waltz last.
3.11.2 as called by Ron. Cressidium the winner from Sir Western and Glenferrie Brave, and the winner should pay $2.90 a win, 90 a place. The second horse $1.35 and Glenferrie Brave third to pay approximately 90 cents on the tape. They're the approximates after race 5 in Adelaide. And the next event here is the official result for number 3 Cressidium, the winner of the 5th event, $2.90 and 85. Second Sir Western $1.35. Third Glenferrie Brave 90 cents. Quinella was $16.40 and the trifecta $114.75. Cutter is on the platform. They're ready to go. Here's Ian.
Racing this time, not a bad break. Ras Flyer on the outside jumped out well, and so did Biscay Prince, and going up quickly towards the leaders, Dalavon, and Schedule Plus is not all that far away. French Duke and Truth are starting to make ground quickly, and not far back is Retford as they sort themselves out, and then comes Moonlight Bandit. A little more than a length away, Deladius on the inside. I see Biscay Prince starting to lose its position, and wider out on the track next was Like Her Dad, followed by Adara. Then comes Raiding Party. French Fast getting out of its ground in the early stages, and the same can be said for Faith in Me, and Take the Kitty is going up about midfield as they go through the gloom and travel past the 800, and Dalavon shows the way from Gay Scene. Truth in the third place, French Duke is fourth, and then Schedule Plus followed by Ras Flyer. A length further out on the track is Moonlight Bandit, and then comes Like Her Dad as they go down the side. Take the Kitty going up very wide out. Then comes Deladius, and a length to Redford and Biscay Prince, Raiding Party and French Fast, and then Sovereign Zephyr. Adara's a long way back, and Faith in Me is last of all. They are ghost-like objects as they come to the corner here, and Truth has taken up the running. About a half length on Gay Scene. Delavon dropping off, and Ras Flyer moves into third place, and then Take the Kitty. They straighten up, and they're splashing through the water here, and Gay Scene almost joining Truth, and on the outside Ras Flyer, Like Her Dad starting to run home, and then Take the Kitty. Gay Scene put its nose in front of Truth. Ras Flyer grinding away, and then comes Like Her Dad on the outer, finishing stylishly. Like Her Dad with Jay Duggan in the saddle has raced up on the outside to go to the lead, getting a split. Redford is flashing out of the ground, and Redford's got up to win. Strike me pink, Redford has come with a wet sail to beat Like Her Dad. Third was Take the Kitty, followed by Ras Flyer, Gay Scene, then Truth and the French Fast. Raiding Party, then came Adara, Deladius, Schedule Plus, Delavon, French Duke, Biscay Prince, Sovereign Zephyr, Moonlight Bandit second last, and Faith in Me was last.
Numbers are 6, 13 and 14. Now have a look at this in the closing stages at Sydney. See the horse in the red colours on the outside. Now you'll notice at about the 300 metre mark, the jockey stops using the whip and puts his arm up and wipes his goggles, pulls them down. There it is. That's how heavy the track is in Sydney. He could not see where he was going and just had to stop riding the horse. And you can see they are absolutely splashing through the mud in Sydney. And down the outside comes Like a Dad, but Redford getting a split out of nowhere, and they have absolutely ploughed through this. And I would say that there is no guarantee that the last race in Sydney will go ahead. We'll keep you posted with that, but that looks ridiculous if it keeps raining like that. 6, 13 and 14 will be the numbers. Redford the winner, and it should pay around about $6 for the win. And Ron Paps.
Beautifully, Pimento Star came out a neck in front of Lazarette going with it, courtside, nicely positioned in the early fight for positions.